Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great day. This is section 3.2, solving equations with distribution. So we're going to add a little bit to what we did last time, which is solving equation, right? Two-step equations. We're just going to add that we have to simplify first and then solve. It's the same process that we're solving. We're just simplifying and then solving. Okay, so adding two things that we know how to do. Okay, what would be your first step to solve this equation? 2x plus 8 plus 3x minus 6 equals 37. Oh, we have two x's here, two numbers here. We have a bunch of things. So we have to simplify this first, right? So we're going to simplify or combine like terms first, right? So we have to combine like terms first. If there were parentheses, we would have to distribute and then combine like terms first. So our first step, we have to combine like terms first or simplify. Okay, like here we have to simplify first by combining common like terms. So 2x, 3x, 5x, right? 8 and negative 6 is positive 2. And then we can solve this problem right here, right? So that's what we can solve. Then we subtract 2 to both sides, get rid of the friends. Detach 5x by dividing. Detach your partner. 35 divided by 5, 7. Right there. Okay, so we're just adding one more step. Simplify and then solving our two-step equations. Okay, example number 2. Okay, we're going to solve this. Okay, first we have this parentheses here. So we have to free x by distributing it, right? So x is trapped in the parentheses. We have to free it by distributing it. So free x, right? So we have to distribute the 8 to 7 minus x first. Let's distribute the 8 right there. So distribute the 8 to our parentheses. Remember, we did 8 times 7 and 8 times negative x. Right? Remember that number is a negative. We're distributing. So 8 times 7, 56. 8 times negative x, remember this is negative 1. Right? So 8 times negative 1 is negative 8. And you have an x there, so x. So we have 56 minus 8x. So this becomes 56 minus 8x. And then we just bring down everything we have. So minus 6, we have an equal sign, and we bring down 74. Okay, now we have to simplify, right? We have to combine like terms next. So we distribute, combine like terms, right? Same as before. So we have negative 8x, that's by itself. We can do a columns too, x, and then numbers. So our x values, negative 8x, our numbers, 56 and negative 6. And we're just going to combine them, right? Add, so negative 8x, 56 minus 6, or 56 plus negative 6 is 50. So plus 50. Right there. So we have this all becomes negative 8x plus 50. And we still have that minus 74 on the right. We just keep bringing it down. Now we solve, right? We're going to subtract 50 to both sides to eliminate the plus 50. So now we're going to solve. So we subtract 50 to both sides. So we have negative 8x equals 75 minus 50, or 74 minus 50 is 24. Then we're going to divide. Negative 8 to both sides to eliminate that multiplying negative 8. To cancel, so we're left with x is equal to 24 divided by negative 8 is negative 3. So x is negative 3, the equation is a true statement. Okay, right there. Okay, example 3. What we did here, we have two parentheses. So first thing is we're just going to distribute, just like we did before. Right, distribute the 3, distribute the positive 5. Remember our signs are positive 5. Remember, distribute. And then we get this. We're going to combine like terms. We simplify. We get 11x minus 45 equals still -1. And then we just solve it. Right? Add 45, divide by 11, and we get our solution. So we just added two things together, right? Distributing, combine like terms. And then once we have a two-step equation, like last time, we can just solve it. Okay, so let's do next one. So number 1. So first we have to combine like terms, right? So we have an x, 6, and a 3x. So first step, combine like terms, right? So we have our x's, we have our numbers. So x values, so we have x, positive 3x, our numbers, positive 6, and we just add. So 3, remember this is a 1, this is 1x, so we have 4 x's, and then positive 6. So this became 4x plus 6. And these are equal. So we have equals, bring down -22. I'll just bring it down. Now we have a two-step equation that we can solve. Right, so we're going to subtract 6 to both sides. Get rid of that. So we have 4x equals -22 minus 6, -28. Then we divide, right? Detach that 4, divide 4. We get x equals -7. Right there. So x equals -7 is our solution. Okay, so number 2. Same thing. So we have our equal here. We want to combine like terms. We can go straight. We just have 2x here. We just bring that down. Now we have 4 plus 4. Those are our numbers, right? We can add those together. So we get plus 8 equals 0, right? So that was pretty straightforward. We just combine the two 4's, our two numbers, and x by itself. Now we can solve, right? Get rid of our 8 friends, minus 8 to both sides. Right, subtract 8. Bring down what we have. 2x equals -8. Then we're going to detach that 2, right? Divide by 2. X equals -4. Right, so divide 2. We have x equals -4 is our solution. -4. Okay, number 3. Now we have a parentheses. We're just going to distribute first. Right, so first we need to distribute that -4 to our parentheses so we can free x. Yeah, we can write that on the side. -4, 2x, -4, -4. So -4 times 2, -8 with the x. -4 times -4, positive 16. So this becomes -8x plus 16. And we just bring down what we have, right? A minus 4x equals, bring down this, 100. Right, so we bring it down. And now we have to combine like terms, right? So we have our two x values here. So we can columns if you want to, numbers. So our x value, right, -8x, -4x. Our numbers, positive 16, and those are it. So we just add those together, right? -8 minus 4, or -8 plus -4, -12 x's, and then we have plus 16. So all of this became -12x plus 16, when you combine like terms, equals 100 still. And now we can solve, right? We have our two-step equation that we're going to solve. We subtract 16, both sides. So we have -12x equals 100 minus 16, 84. And then we detach that -12 by dividing it, right? So divide by -12. We get x is equal to, so 84 divided by -12. negative 7. So x equals negative 7. So you can see we're combining what we know, right? We can distribute, combine like terms, and then we solve. So we're combining these things that we did before and building on them. So it's one step at a time, one step at a time. Okay, number 4, similar, right? So we have equals right there. So now we're going to distribute this negative 6 to the 8 and 7x right there. Right, so when we distribute that, we can, let's write it, we can write x numbers. So we have space, or we're going to distribute, so negative 6, parentheses 8, negative 6, parentheses negative 7x. We get negative 48 and positive 42x. Right, so this becomes negative 48 plus 42x. We still had that 1, bring it down. Still had this 205, bring it down. Equals. Right, now we combine like terms. We can see these are going to combine. Right, so 1 minus 48, negative 47. And we still have that plus 42x equals 205. Okay, now we got to get rid of our friends. So yeah, here's our friends. So here's you, here's your partner, your friends on this side now. Same thing, get rid of them, you add 47. Both sides, we get 42x equals 205 plus 47, 252. Right, and then we're going to take 42 or 252 divided by 42. We get 6. So x equals 6. Right there. And we didn't even need this other one. We need that. So x equals 6. Okay, next one. We're just going to distribute. Let's see if we can do it without writing them out and see what happens. So we got 4 times x. 4x. 4 times 4. Positive 16. Okay, that's that. Then we go to the next one. Remember, distributing positive 2, right? So positive 2 times x. Positive 2x. Positive 2 times negative 2. Negative 4. All right, so that was that part. Let's put a different color. Right, so positive 2x minus 4. That was this. We still have equals in the middle. And then we're going to bring down 54. Right there. Now we need to combine like terms. So we can use columns or we can see what we're combining. Either way, whatever is easier for you, right? So we have x values, numbers. So we have 4x and 2x. Then we have our numbers, 16 and negative 4. Now we're just going to add these. 4 plus 2, 6 with an x. 16 minus 4, positive 12. So all of this combined is going to give us 6x plus 12. We still have equals in the middle, 54, keep bringing it down. Now we have an equation that we can solve. Right, subtract 12. Right there, so we have 6x equals 54 minus 12, 42. Detach 6 by dividing it. X equals 7. Right there. So x is equal to 7. Okay. So this one we're going to distribute. Right, distribute negative 3 to the negative 8. We get positive 24x. Negative 3 times 4, negative 12. Then we're going to distribute negative 8. Remember our signs. Negative 8 times x, negative 8x. Negative 8 times negative 6, positive 48. And we have our equal sign. So we have equals, and we still got that negative 60 on the right. Bring that down. Then we're going to combine like terms. Right, so we have our x values and our numbers. So x values, 24x and negative 8x are numbers, negative 12 and positive 48. I'm just going to combine those. So 24 minus 8, 16. X is negative 12 plus 48, positive 36. And all this became 16x plus 36 equals negative 60. Then we're going to subtract 36 to solve. So we get 16x equals negative 96. And then divide it by 16 to both sides. And we get x is equal to negative 6. So our solution is x equals negative 6.